Dude, are you really going to do this to me again? What the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, this is happening.
Oh my god.
If you could see these guys dancing right now.
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
I want to be in the chicken club.
Yeah, this is...
You gotta say no to drugs.
Oh my god.
This screams 1992 after school special.
Nick, remember when I was talking to you last week? We had 4 listeners, and then hey, don't play that.
They'll come back. Don't worry about it.
We're down to 3 this week.
Yeah, this is my...
We have 3 venues. We're down to 3 this week.
Yeah, this is my...
We have 3 venues we're on, and we have 3 left.
This is the kind of shit that my buddy sends his brother like on a weekly basis. Like, just stupid shit.
Oh god.
Like after school special links, like stuff like that. Just dumb shit. It's
That is hilarious.
I love it.
All right, guys. So I told you last week we were going to talk about the meaning of the man box and what I found. Sorry it took a week to get back to you, but whatever. Sorry. Shout Engine didn't want us to put too much more content on, otherwise they were going to start charging us.
Well, I mean, apparently with our huge amount of fans, we were overloading the system.
Yeah, all 4 of them. All right, so here's what I had mentioned last week. I said the name the man box, if you looked it up on Google,
yep,
it was like the perfect name for our show, because we're like, I don't know, we're a couple of dudes, and the name Beer with Your Bros is a little bit gay in a bad way. I hate saying that, but
that's fine. But I love the name. I love the theme.
All right.
I think it translates to what we're attempting to do here.
If you guys go to Google and look up the man box, type that in verbatim, the man box, and look up Richmond College's, I don't know, what is a study or I don't know, article.
Yeah.
If you look that up, click on Richmond College's rendition, take, I don't know, whatever you guys want to call it. It's got a box right at the top.
Authentic masculinities.
Yeah.
The man box.
So it's got
whoa.
It's got things on it like
I never looked at this on top
homophobia, racism, misogyny.
The top 3 things you want to enter into your man box would be homophobia.
I mean,
racism.
I'm not homophobic. I'm not racist. I'm really not a misogynist.
Oh my god.
But all the other things, if you go to the other side of the page there, drink to excess,
yeah,
fighting, being tough,
yeah. So
sex.
Now, what I want to know is why they have in bold,
partying,
in bold. Where you can see it, like the first thing you see besides the box is homophobia,
right?
Racism.
I mean, we could go ahead and erase that whole side over there.
Fuck?
I'm good with that. But like all the other stuff on the other side, that's it.
Yeah.
That's us.
Acting like a girl.
Authority,
not being a real
strong,
man.
Responsible.
See, now being vulnerable.
Stoic.
Being vulnerable is under there. And being vulnerable is a controversial subject.
Aggressive, athletic, competitive, rational, manly, successful. Those are all things that.
Thank you.
That's what we want to talk about.
That's the man box right there.
Skip the whole right side. Just skip it.
Yeah.
And what is this word? I suck
I
at like
don't-
reading because when I was a kid, they didn't teach phonics in school. What is this? What is this word? Hold on.
Hegemonic.
Hegemonic. Hold on. No. We're going to Google. I'm typing it in. We're going to. Okay, here. You ready?
Hegemonic.
Why is it not working?
Oh. Google's homophobic, racist.
I
and
think it's
misogynist.
hegemonic.
Could
God
be.
damn it. And I got this all zip tied up, and I can't plug it in, and screw
God
it.
damn Who's
We'll just go with
running this fucking
hegemonic.
operation? Who's running this fucking operation?
Are we recording?
Hope so.
Oh, I am. Thank God. Okay. What were we talking about? We had some
man
topics.
box.
Hey,
We're
we
gonna-
had
we're
some
gonna
topics, guys.
establish why we're considering transferring
Oh,
the
yeah.
name.
Yeah, that was the
we
whole
talked
thing.
about
That's
this
kinda
theme
why-
from the very beginning.
Yeah, we
I
did.
like it. It's a good theme.
I came up with the man box a while back. I never looked it up until like last week because we kind of mentioned it or talked about it a little bit, and I looked it up just before last week's show, and I'm like, oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a joke, right?
It's crazy.
'Cause
You
I
would
said
think
it-
so, but
I said it like these are the tools that should be in your man box, like because man box kind of sounds like a mangina, and
yeah, well, we're apparently going to redefine what
Yeah.
fucking the University of Richmond thinks.
and I looked at the University of Richmond's thing. I'm like, oh, seriously?
I mean, am I just
we are using it.
am I being silly here? Because when I hit home, it takes me to University of Richmond, richmond.edu. This is their fucking website. I mean, this is
Right, it's on their website. It's their stuff.
I don't.
It's not just them. There was a study in the UK. There was a study somewhere else in the United States.
Please.
One in like
Now we're
Canada.
Now we're gonna consider United Kingdom men as real men. What are you trying to sell me here?
They're all real men.
Yeah, they're all real
Just
men
because they
with-
talk a little funny.
with skinny jeans.
Not all of them wear skinny jeans. Just the
I'm
hot men
joking.
ones.
I'm joking. I mean, you don't brush your teeth, but besides that, I love you guys.
We might have a listener over there. I don't know. That might be where one of the three is at. I mean, the show is worldwide.
Well, now he's gonna love me even more because he's gonna hear what stupid shit I have to say next week.
Oh God, I can't wait till next week. Hear what you got to say.
So, what about your theme? I'm curious because I'm already sold. I love the name. It's kind of us. It's what we talk about.
Oh yeah, I mean I like it. I kind of liked it before we started the beer with the bro.
Yeah,
or
we
beer
were
with the
talking about like
bros, or-
what to call it, and that came up, and yeah, it's good.
It's still gonna have to be something we use when we don't suck. Because right now we're train wrecking. We're gonna have to get into a topic, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to a topic.
Next topic.
Next topic. By the way, just so everybody knows, this week we're drinking Elysian Space Dust IPA. That's what we got going on.
Good stuff.
So Elysian, you're welcome for the free advertisement.
Feel free to send us a check.
Yeah, we could use some new equipment and maybe a heater.
It's fucking cold out here.
God, if it gets any colder, man, I'm moving inside.
No, I can't remember because it says they're out of Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, you've
And-
not been there? They're on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, but it says Fort Collins, Colorado too.
Really?
Yeah. Brewed and bottled.
So weird.
I thought
We're
they
gonna have to
were-
look that up.
I thought they were Washington Company.
Really? Fucking holy weird. Okay, we're train wrecking. All right, dude, we're going to get into this. I've been wanting to talk about this for a couple weeks. What is today? I don't even know.
Tuesday the 7th.
Okay. Tuesday the 7th. The third Call of Duty World War II came out.
Oh, man.
I had that thing on
Jealous.
pre-order, and I went and picked it up.
I'm jealous because they called me to pick mine up. I just haven't been able to get it yet.
So, we need to try that. I tried it. I like it. You got to try it.
Oh, yeah.
That game is sick. That's not my topic. That game is cool, but that is not my topic. Here's the thing. I don't know how many Call of Duties have been out, but they've been around for like 10 plus years now.
God, they've been out forever.
Forever. At least the last 5 years. At least. They have had add-ons.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I know, and it used to be like for me. I'm not a big, and I'll explain why. I'm not a big like live player
Yeah.
because every time I play live, some smartass 8-year-old,
Fucks you up.
fucking New York or wherever the fuck across the
Florida.
country, like I respawn and he smokes me from behind a rock from fucking 1,000 meters away.
And he's probably playing from his phone.
And he's slapping his balls off and he's calling me a piece of shit. And I got a 2-inch dick and all kinds of shit like that. And I'm like,
All of that is probably true.
I'm like, I don't have the time that you guys have to devote to this all fucking day.
So, I'm not going to lie. I always start out with like a 0.3 KD ratio when I play online. I'm not kidding. I suck when I first start.
I'm awful.
I'm
I'm awful at it.
The last one I bought, I played it for a solid year. I'm not kidding. I probably had 20 hours a week on this game, right? For like a whole year. At a minimum, I had a 20 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of hours.
Fuck yeah. When you're trying to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ended up going like 0.33 was like day one, right? My KD ratio was terrible. Like 1 is good.
I'm so bad.
Anything over 1 is pretty good. I ended up building my way up to like a 0.93. That's not bad. From going from a 0.3 to
Yeah.
a point, or a 0.33 to a 0.93.
It probably took a fuck ton of work, and you're thinking about this shit at work.
Oh, I did. That's not a joke, dude. I actually got online and downloaded all the maps and studied them at work.
Yeah, you're like taking your like shit to your boss. Say, hey, would it be bad if I played some Call of Duty while you paid me?
So-
I'm just wondering.
Can I go home for a bit? Dude, for a while, I'm not even joking, for a while, when we lived at the condo, do you remember the condo?
Yeah.
Okay, so for a while, I would wake up, and that condo was 3 floors,
Yep.
right? So,
Do you have a room all the way at
Yeah.
the bottom?
so there was a garage and a
Yeah.
bedroom and
Yeah.
a bathroom,
Yeah.
and then you walk up the stairs, and on the main floor, it was the kitchen, dining room, living room, and then on the top floor, there was 2
Bedrooms
bedrooms
and a bathroom.
and a bathroom,
Yeah.
and the master bedroom had a bathroom. So I would wake up at 5, maybe 4:30, for like 3 months. Right after I got this game, right, I would like roll downstairs. I'd put my
Quiet.
headphones on and my
Super
mic.
quietly.
Yeah, super quiet. I'd roll downstairs and
Jesus Christ.
I'd crack the the Xbox off, you know, and I'd sit there for like an hour and a half, and I'd play until I had to go shower before work.
God, you had it bad.
So here's what happened. I'd play that, and then I got fairly good, and then the new maps would come out. And then the first couple times I'd buy the map pack, but I think that's like $29 each time or something, or $19.99 or something stupid, right?
I remember it being pretty crazy. Like the first few times they dropped.
Maybe it was
new
$30.
shit
Right.
Yeah.
It was like $30 or something. But for 50 or 59, you could buy the season pass and get 4 upgrades. So they do this every quarter, right? Well, I started buying the season pass, which I'm gonna do on the new game because, well, I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell the truth here, man. I think this video game add-on thing is genius.
Oh fuck yeah.
There's so much to it. I mean, you can go into this is just one game, right? You can go into this and buy like camo packs, and you know, you can get like whatever the top MLG teams are for the year. You can get their camos and stuff, and like they come up with a whole series of different camos, and you know, it's like $4 or $5, which, I mean, that's not bad. But
no, I mean, like a couple bucks too when they do it like that. When they do it like $1.99, $2.99, $3.99,
yeah,
$4.99, whatever. That's like,
right. It seems like nothing, but
it is surprisingly how easy it is to be like, oh fuck yeah, and
Yeah.
you chip that up, and like before you know it, you're like $50 into it. Wait, did I just pay almost as
Dude,
much as a game?
yeah, you did.
For
For real. You don't even realize it, right?
No,
like
no.
I just went and not long ago I bought Dirt 4.
Oh,
You know, I bought the game. I got it
See,
for a decent deal.
that
I mean,
is
it was
my-
brand new.
that is my fucking weakness.
Oh yeah,
That is
that
my
game
weakness
is sick.
with add-ons, because I love first-person shooters, but
Yeah, but it's those
I'm into
card
this.
games.
I'm into this story, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
For the
I
most
know.
part,
You always have been.
Because then I used
Yeah.
to be. It used to be about reading books and getting into the stories, reading books.
Right.
And then I realized that you could actually interact and play video games,
Right.
and do it that way. So.
And
all
I've always
these
been about the
first-pers-
people.
Right. So all these first-person shooters and shit, right? It was fine. I tried to play live. I got my ass handed to me. But I'm a huge fucking car nut. So now
Yeah.
we get into the world of car games.
Right. Oh
We get
my God, there's some
into-
good ones out right now.
We get into Dirt. We get into what's the big one? Not the Xbox one.
Oh, the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the
yeah.
one that the GT Academy is
Yep.
based on? Oh, dude.
So you got.
I've got a guy that we need to
Yeah.
have on then.
Yep, we got to get him on here because I want to talk to him about the GT Academy.
Yeah, dude, as soon as we're done with this 30 minutes or whatever,
Yeah.
I'll send him a message and talk to him
Yeah,
and see if
but-
we can't get him on before long.
But so Gran Turismo.
Yes, Gran
And
Turismo.
The big one for me, and the
Oh,
big one
what's
that
that one?
really pisses me off because I'm into the story. I'm into the story of the whole thing, right? So I tend to lean towards PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I have PlayStation 4. What I don't have is the newest Xbox platform. I've got the
You
360.
mean the one that came out today?
Don't get me started on Xbox and their Xbox One and their Xbox 1.2 or whatever.
So
the fuck
right
it is.
now, the Xbox One X came out today. Dude,
Oh my
we are
God.
dorking out so fucking bad today.
Whatever. I'm
I
just
know.
saying the car game add-ons. When we
Yeah.
get into the car game add-ons, and you start selling packages of cars out of different eras,
Dude,
different genres,
Let me tell you
will
what I
fucking
did.
shit money out my ass so fast.
let me tell you what I did. I bought Dirt. I didn't get that thing home and all the way loaded. And I was like, oh, how did I
How
do
many
that?
add-ons did you buy before the actual game loaded?
3. I bought 3 add-ons before
That's
the
what
game
I'm saying.
loaded.
You're like, oh, fuck, I
I'm like,
want
oh.
those.
oh, there's a Hyundai add-on. Oh shit, that's only $3.
Is that a Mark II Escort? Fuck yeah, give me that.
Oh yeah, I bought that one. No, dude, I bought the Hyundai one. I bought some other one. I don't know. There was 3 of them out, and I swear to God, the game came out, and these things were already like on the market,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I mean, I no longer got that thing even in the fucking Xbox, and I'm downloading more stuff.
Oh my God.
I bet you, Nick. I spent $59 on the game
Right.
before I had it downloaded. I had another $30 into it.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
I can see it though.
I mean, it's genius.
Yes.
It is evil genius.
now my favorite thing with the first person shooters, the only game that has ever come out where you can actually run through the story mode. Like you can actually go through a story with the partner is Army of Two. Have you ever heard of Army of Two?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my God, I love those games. And the graphics are so fucking outdated, right?
Oh yeah.
They're so bad.
But that's
by-
what
by
makes the
general
game
means now.
cool, right?
And even they had add-ons.
Right. Dude, check this out. So I know you like story modes. So that Call of Duty World War II, there's the story mode. It's a good story mode, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I went through. Oh man, check this out. Let's start with this.
Did they?
Xbox.
They're selling gun packs and shit, aren't they?
I haven't looked into that because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money right after I bought the game. I am sure they are. Okay, so here's what happened. I got home. I loaded the game. I got to playing story mode because day 1 of this game, I literally got the game downloaded and played 2 games of multiplayer online.
Jesus.
I did all right. I mean, first game was like 0.3. Second game, I think I had a 1.3 KD. I think my average is right around 0.75 right now.
I think
something
my
like
average
that, right?
is like 0.1 or
So-
0.01.
So, about 2 games in, I'm like, I got shit to do. I better go outside and get this shit done, right? So I go outside.
And when you say that, you're just referring to the wife, right?
No,
the wife
no.
jumping your ass.
She was at work.
But
There's no the wife
Okay.
jumping the ass.
but I've been through this. So when she comes home at the end of the day and you're
Let's go with no.
still fucking sitting there.
Dude, I turned
'Cause
that
that's
thing
what I
off.
get. I
I
can't
turned
even
that
get
thing
it.
off 10 minutes before she gets home every time.
I can't even make it that far. Like,
I turn it
it's
off
like I
before
hear
she
the
gets
door
home.
open
Or
downstairs.
she would choke me to death.
Yeah, I hear the door open downstairs and I'm scrambling. Like,
Fuck,
like
oh shit,
teenage-
she's home.
yeah, like 2 teenage kids fucking in their parents' bedroom. I'm like, oh shit, we gotta get dressed.
Put your dick away.
Yeah, fucking just throw the condoms under the
Okay.
mattress.
So I get 2 games done, right? And I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go out in the garage. So I go in the garage and I'm fiddling around out here for a while, right? Sorry, the studio. I'm fiddling around out here for a while, and I'm like, okay, I got this and this done. I'm gonna run back inside because I've got like 20 minutes to kill while I'm waiting for this, right? I was waiting for the laundry to get done. So I run back inside and I fire the game up and I'm going to play some multiplayer.
God,
No multiplayer.
no multiplayer. Why?
There were so many people trying to get on.
Oh, I bet.
The servers went down
Oh my god.
from like, I'm not even kidding, from like 1 o'clock till 11:30 that night. So I'm like, oh my God, I just want to play this game. Are you kidding me right now? And this is the Xbox platform,
Yeah.
right?
So you've
I mean,
you've
it's not
already
a small
completed,
platform.
You've already completed the story mode.
No,
Oh.
I haven't. So I got on the story mode while I was waiting for the other one to come back up, right?
Alright.
So I played the first one. I didn't do all that well, but I did pretty good.
How many hours do you think
I probably put in 3 hours.
in the story mode?
Oh, God.
In its entirety.
If I had to guess, I put in a solid 3 hours. And I bet you I'm only 3 or 4 missions deep.
Huh.
And I bet there's a whole bunch. I mean, I know there's a whole bunch. And here's the thing that got me. So I only finished 3 missions, right? And I was 3 deep. I was 3 missions deep. And I got to looking at the screen a little bit more once I'd finish a mission. I'm like, what is that? And there's like this little section that tells you like the extras that you can find.
Oh, I hate that shit.
And
Then you want to fucking redo it.
I'm like, what is that? What is that? I didn't find that. How the hell do you find that? And I don't even know what they're called, but like there's a watch you can find, or like a ring, or, you know, like a compass or something. And I'm like, I didn't find any of those. I went back to the next one back. I'm like, oh man, there's 3 there too. I didn't find any of those. What the hell? So I went ahead and jumped back to the first one. I'm like, son of a bitch. Each one of them's got 3 things that you can find. And I haven't found any of them yet.
See, that shit drives me nuts. And I'll fucking go back. And I'll restart it.
I can guarantee I'm going back.
That's the same thing with the car games. When I do the car games, if I'm not fucking just blitzing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
At every fucking, if I'm not first every fucking time, then we're starting over and we're going to do it.
So Dirt 4 turned into that for me. And I tell you what, there's been a couple times where I put like 10 times, maybe 10 or 15 times into trying the same track over and over.
On Dirt 3 on Dirt 3 with all the Gymkhana courses.
Oh, all the Gymkhana stuff, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I can't put it to fucking video game. I can't translate it to video game. I must have redone some of those things 30 times.
Oh, right.
I shit you not.
Like, how did I miss that drift through those cones?
Right, and then you just
gotta, I hit one.
You gotta put it all together, and somehow it's like so much more difficult than the stages.
Okay, so Dirt 4, the Gymkhana, that whole thing.
Yeah,
that is at Dirtfish.
Yeah.
Where is it in Dirt 3?
So in Dirt 3, they've got it integrated into. I don't want to. Let's call the basic path from start to finish the story mode, right?
Right.
So.
Oh yeah, I'm doing story mode. And that's.
So in Dirt 3, you have to complete those things to move on to the next fucking.
Oh, you're talking the Gymkhana stuff.
Yeah, you have to complete all the Gymkhana stuff to move on to the higher.
Holy moly!
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my fucking god.
There's some of that stuff you've got to hit the jump.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit it just
and
right.
you've got to do a donut around the fucking arm of a tractor.
And
you've got to do donuts around a backhoe right after landing a jump.
I mean, it's so complicated that as much as I know my way around a car, I feel like I could fucking do it better in real life.
A real car,
Could you just give me the real car in real life and I'll get this done?
You know what?
This is so hard.
So I played that one also, the Dirt 3, and you know what part I couldn't do? It was the boxes.
Boxes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. The 360, yeah. Oh,
yeah, where you got to go into the freaking, what do they call those?
Some of them are just
barriers. You go into the barriers and you do like 6 donuts, and then you come out the other side without hitting anything.
I have such a hard time translating that shit to...
Fingers.
Yeah, and it's
fingers, because you could totally like hit the clutch, dump the clutch with your foot on the gas and your heel on the brake.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but there are more than one companies who you can fly in, rent whatever the fuck you want to rent,
You talking like a sports car?
a real car,
Yeah.
or fly into the actual, track and rent a car at the track at the Nürburgring, and they will ask you, they will say, have you ever played this track before or ran this track before?
Right.
And
So
you're like, no. And they say, have you ever ran this track before in a video game?
like, yeah.
And if you say yes, they will not rent you a fucking car.
Really?
Really.
Why?
They consider it a detriment
Oh.
if you've ever ran that track before via video game.
That's so crazy.
And this is what's insane. Like you can fly into these places. Let's say the Nürburgring, right? No experience, no nothing.
And they'll rent you a Lambo or something.
Rent a fucking Porsche GT3, and they'll let you go. But if you played a video game and you've ever seen this track before, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Could you sign down here at the bottom where it says go fuck yourself? Because you're not going out. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas, and this is what, I mean, I guess I kind of see it, but on the same token, there's a lot of real racers, real F1 racers, real rally racers.
Yeah.
Who
Dude.
who use these games like Forza. Forza is so fucking real. It's insane, right?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
it's
Forza.
I mean, their rain mode is fucking ultra accurate down to how long it's been raining.
Right.
How long
When
since
it
you
started,
saw the
how
first
warm
drop
was it before?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
till the rain actually affects you and how it affects you and shit like that. So there's this real aspect where real race drivers are using this shit. But then you're
They
just
won't let
some
you.
average Joe who flies into fucking Germany or
I want you to write this name down. Got your pen out?
Yep.
I'm just totally amazed you have your own notepad. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I've been working here all day.
All right. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That sounds familiar. Is it EYR?
I don't know. I can't spell. Tyrannosaurus Rex. So
Alright.
this is the guy that I've been telling you about. We need to get him on. I just sent him a message. We're gonna get him on one of these shows.
Oh, is this the
Yeah.
GT Academy guy?
Yes. So that's one of the things I want to talk to this guy
Now,
about.
I'm curious because I tell you about this thing where you go to the Nürburgring, and if they hear you've ever seen the track on
Yeah.
a video game, they say no. But
So-
yet we have this GT Academy that proves
So, guys,
real
GT
people can do
Academy-
this.
Here's what GT Academy is, right? So the basic gist of it is you start out racing PlayStation GT. What is it? What game is it?
The GT Academy started on
It's PlayStation.
the GT Academy. I want to say it started Gran Turismo 4.
Right. Gran Turismo. Okay. So
yeah,
GT.
but I want to say 4 was when they started it.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
So here's the basic gist. You start by racing online, and they narrow it down to like a couple hundred people. And then you go in and do like this tournament, right? And they're local, not local like local to your area, but local to like your country, right? He's writing me notes. Fuck. Well, we're going to be wrapping this up in a minute anyway. So the basic gist, guys, is these guys go, they race online, and they narrow it down to like several hundred people. And then they go to a tournament in that country. Like this one's in the United States. They go to a tournament, they qualify, and then they get narrowed down to like 50 people or something like that. And then they basically do this big tournament until they're narrowed down to a certain amount of people. And once they get narrowed down, they bring you on to the show where you get to learn how to drive different cars, different track styles, different racing styles, in the rain, in the sun, basically they start you out in a little beater and they work you up to maybe a Formula One or maybe a 24-hour Le Mans car or something like that, right? So I have a friend, Tyrannosaurus Rex, who does this. He was like a runner-up for the show, and the only reason he didn't get on or something was because when it came to the interview, he was like, yeah, I really haven't had all that much like real driving experience, even though he has.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of played it down, so like he was kind of thinking maybe they were looking for somebody or people who didn't have that much driving experience.
Right.
So he played down how much real driving experience he had, and it ended up being that they wanted more driving experience.
Oh.
So he screwed himself.
I can kind of see that, though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, go online, check this guy out. He's on YouTube. His name is Tyrannosaurus Rex. He puts out like a couple hour video,
Yeah.
In different betas, whatever's getting ready to come out. He'll play the betas, and his setup's pretty cool, dude. He's got a steering wheel,
Oh,
and a
does he
seat,
have the
and
whole-
all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool setup.
So how'd you
Totally
run into
jealous.
this guy?
I don't know if I should use his full name.
Well, you don't have to do that. But
So-
how'd you meet him?
He is a martial arts instructor.
Oh.
And really neat guy. We'll talk to him here in the next couple of weeks. Actually, I'll probably see him Thursday, and I'll talk to him then and see if I can get him on. But yeah, this dude is freaking cool. He's like, those guys that are like really good at everything they touch.
Oh, I hate those assholes.
That's this guy, dude. He is so good at everything he does. He's just a neat guy, and he'd be fun
the
to
only
have
thing
on.
worse is the guys who are really good at everything they touch and they fucking let you know it.
Right. No, this guy is not that guy.
That's good.
This guy is good at everything he does, and he's so humble and so
Yeah,
nice.
that's cool.
And just, he's cool to be around.
Yeah, he sounds interesting. I'd love to meet people with that much talent and that much humility.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll get him on in the next couple of weeks, guys. And I think I promised that we would try to talk to a pro paintball player. We're still working on that.
Yeah, I want to get your. I want to get your son in after the tournament and talk to him about
So
that.
he's going to be down Friday.
And
You'll be working,
I'd
though.
like to get that. Yeah, I'd like to get that other guy too.
So anyway,
Yeah, in a couple
Corey
weeks.
Field, we've talked to him. I've talked to him a couple times online, and he's interested in coming on and talking to us. So I want to get him on still, and we're still working on that. And I think that will be coming up in the next couple episodes. So watch for that, guys.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Adios.
Okay, so I'm still amazed you guys are here. I'm super excited that you're here, but we have no idea why you've stuck around this long. God, what is this, our 7th episode? Anybody who's new, thanks for swinging in and checking us out. Any of you who actually enjoy the show, start sending us emails and stuff. You can find me at Twitter, BacardiKid68 at Twitter, or you can shoot me an email at BacardiKid68@yahoo.com, or you can hit me at BacardiKid6868 at gmail.com. We'd like to hear your topic ideas and, any feedback you guys have, what we can change to make it better, make the shows shorter, longer, it doesn't matter. Just let us know what you think. And thanks for checking us out. Over and out.